I had to think about it. Welcome.
What up,
So
everybody?
this topic, this topic totally disgusts me, and I hate, that we have to bring it up, that it has to be like this, but, it's the way of the world, and men can't keep their fucking dinglings in their drawers.
It's true.
So unfortunately, here we are talking about, former presidential potential, John Edwards, and on his cheating on his wife, and saying that the love child
Ain't his.
is probably ain't his. Well, he don't know for sure, but it's not his because the timing doesn't add up. But he hasn't had a paternity test, so he doesn't really know. But like this, the whole thing just generally disgusts me. Just trying to push the baby off on on one of his. I don't know. I totally didn't get all the details in this, but isn't it one of his like staff or something? His assistant. And so to make it seem like that guy had the baby, and it's just this crazy love affair. Your wife has like terminal cancer and shit, And I don't know. I get so sick and tired of these guys. These politicians, they're so greasy. They're so horrible.
Yeah.
You got McGreevy that was having the gay love affair, and now just recently, I guess he was able to settle for like a decent child support, right?
Yeah.
I think his wife asked for a little over $1,300, I think, around that, and he ended up settling for $1,000. And she said he's intentionally under earning. He could be making more money, but I don't know. The guy's politically ruined. They're all politically ruined.
Wait, $1,000 what? $1,000 a month?
Yes.
That's nothing.
Yeah, for him that's nothing. I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
That'll be fine. Then you've got Elliot Spitzer. That was the New York governor.
Yeah.
And he had the prostitute that he was seeing, the girl that was on Girls Gone Wild.
Right.
I
mean, like, the objects of all this is just to talk about how fucking greasy some of these politicians can be.
It's horrible. And then the thing that I just can't understand, it's like that whole Kim Porter syndrome. It's like you have these women just standing behind these men, smiling. It'll be all right, baby.
Right.
I love you.
Right.
How do you stand behind a man behind a podium when he says some shit like that? I mean, that is a crazy announcement. And the funny thing about the John Edwards situation is it was first uncovered by the National Enquirer, and nobody wanted to follow the story.
Right.
But they've been investigating it for quite some time, so they knew. I mean, the one thing about the Enquirer you have to understand, I think people have to understand rather, is that although they do dip into the sensational like 90% of the time, I mean, they report about things that are really lowbrow, but they're pretty dead on usually. It's more so.
Whether you find out about it a year after they reported it or not, it's still true.
It's more so the type of content that turns people off rather than,
it's
the validity
affairs,
of it.
who's pregnant, who gained weight.
Yeah, exactly, that kind of thing. So if that doesn't appeal to you, then of course you wouldn't, But I tend to find that
most people who are like really into politics and stuff like that, they wouldn't necessarily be checking for National Enquirer anyway. So,
no.
That's that with that.
But we just want to say boo to John Edwards. And, thank God, I'll even say on Hillary or Barack's behalf that they didn't, go full steam ahead with that dude and try to, I think that would have...
Yeah, can you imagine if he was, like, our candidate? Like, Democrats would be so fucked right now. But then again, maybe not, because Hillary had a pretty strong chance to win, and, she was that wife that stood behind the podium.
Well, she was that on some level to people, that shows people that, she stands by her man and she's, dedicated to the marriage. I mean, I think that's all foolishness. I personally don't agree with that. But, I mean, it's different when you're, like, she's a victim, whereas, in these situations, these are the men that are, like, having these sordid love affairs and campaigning at the same time. So, hopefully, Barack's kept himself pretty clean, and I don't think that McCain really physically has the ability to do much else but be propped up on the podium and make some speeches. But that's all I have to say about that. Boo to John Edwards. That was a very big disappointment.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I cannot clap my ass to that. No jiggle on this end.
Touch your heels, touch your toes.
Yeah, no dollars. So no thank you, not tonight.
You can't pat your weave either?
No, I ain't patting my weave to that.
No.
I just, if I see him in person,
I'm gonna be like,
damn, Johnny.
Yeah.
All the way.
Johnny,
nah.
This
blog gets an 8-pound down. Ain't no peace ups here. No peace ups.
Exactly. Fuck that guy.
All right, I'm done. Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye. We're still recording though. Oh, that's because I was doing it.
Wow.
Sorry guys, I'm retarded.